Apple, tech giant, King Kong, stepping on all the competitors. It's the most valuable company by market cap. But things are starting to shift. Revenue is going down. Sales are starting to decline. And the question on everybody's mind is this the end of an era? Are we looking at the possible end of Apple?
iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro. Good morning. Welcome to Apple Park.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Cut it. Revolutionized the smartphone industry, the phone industry in general, and redefined the way we live. 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone. They took a phone and an iPod and a camera and they put it all together and killed everybody.
An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not three separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone.
I mean, all in a day. BlackBerry, Nokia, Motorola, Samsung, all the phone makers just took a blow. Huge blow. Why didn't we think of that? Take music and the phone and put it together. The rest was history. For over a decade, the iPhone has dominated the smartphone market. Everybody wants an iPhone. Everybody's got to have the iPhone. People line up to pre-order. People line up for the release. But we're starting to see a shift. Things are starting to change. Sales are down. Pre-sale sales are down. What's happening? Let's look at a few factors that could be driving the decline. Number one, market saturation. Everybody has a smartphone, and manufacturers are bringing them out every year. People are getting tired of that, especially seeing the same phone year over year. And that's what we're seeing with the iPhone. Let's look at number two, competition. Instead of buying a new old phone, the same phone you already got, some people are looking at competition. Instead of getting that iPhone, some people opted for Samsung, Google. I got a Pixel. Kind of looks like an iPhone, actually. You got Xiaomi, Huawei, OnePlus. There's a lot of different options out here that are very comparable to the iPhone, and some of them are cheaper. A lot of them are cheaper. So the way the economy is looking and inflation and all of the prices of everything is up, some people just opt for a cheaper phone that does the same thing. And that brings me to number three, price. Phones are getting more expensive every year. Who wants to pay $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 for a phone? They can just keep their same phone that they got. It still works fine. It'll work fine for years. So people are holding on to their phone. I know people that's still rocking the iPhone 12. I know some people that's still rocking Galaxy phones, Pixel 6s. They don't want to spend the money on the same phone. So we have to see an improvement somewhere in the feature set. The hardware's got to get better something. We got to get some better software going because there's no reason to buy a phone. Number four, economy. I mentioned this earlier. Things are higher. Inflation is high. Prices are high. Groceries are high. Gas is high. Everything is high. Why spend more money on something you don't need? I'm just going to keep my phone and just not spend that extra money that I got on something that I don't need. There are more important things out there than an iPhone. Sorry. Now, I'm sure Apple is aware of this and aware that, people aren't buying the phones like they used to. So I'm sure they're going to start moving or shifting their focus to other things. They got to diversify. Just like they went from the iPod to the iPhone and they completely changed the service or the brand that they were starting with. I mean, they went from computers to iPods to iPhones. They just keep redefining technology. They're gonna have to do it again. They're gonna have to put more focus in some services. Apple Music, Apple TV, improve on the AirPods, improve on that Vision Pro, bring the price down so people can actually afford it. Do something with the MacBook, you know, bring that price down so people can actually afford it. Everything's high. We need more affordable tech. And it's not helping that the iPhone makes up 52% of their revenue. So they really gotta diversify. They gotta spread that money out. So what can they focus on next? They're kind of behind in the AI race. So maybe they need to focus on that a little bit more, improve on some AI software. I know they partnered or they started investing a little bit more into ChatGPT and some other AI services that you could implement on iOS. Like I say, they need to work on that Vision Pro, bring that price down, make it more affordable for everybody. It's a good product, but if you don't want to shell out $3,000 for it, what good is it? Especially when Meta or Facebook is bringing out a cheaper version. You still got that Apple ecosystem. You buy one device, you gotta have another device. I don't have the phone, but I do have an iPad and a MacBook and Beats. All of these things kind of fall into that Apple ecosystem. And it's hard to get out once you get in. It's just the allure of everything kind of working together seamlessly, and you're in a one-stop shop for all things tech in your home. At the end of the day, the iPhone still has a large market share and they are still dominant in the smartphone industry. But there is a decline, there is a shift, and if they don't diversify quickly or start to innovate more, we could see the end of an era. What do you think? Drop a comment, tell me what you think. You can call me a hater if you want to, but I got Apple products. I'm a Pixel user, but I got Apple products. Drop a like, subscribe, share the video, tell everybody, tell the world. Remember, the world is yours. See you on the next one. Peace.